Senator Edwin Sifuna.
Speaker, I'm getting very hostile looks from the chair of budget. He seems to have this idea that we should not...
Don't worry about the look.
That we should not debate this, and this is a house of debate. I don't know why he...
You're safe with the chairs, so don't worry about the look from the chair of finance and budget. You may proceed to make your comments.
Thank you for that protection, Chair. The chair of finance seems to have this idea that this is an uncontroversial matter. I will just make one comment, Honorable Speaker. There is no law that is passed here that is non-controversial. And Speaker, it breaks my heart because, you know, the initial calculation, the initial bill, I was looking at the old bill because you had not furnished us with a new one, Honorable Chair. The total amount that was to come to Nairobi was 235B if we had gone with the old Allocation of Revenue Act. And now I've seen that it is 22.1B. I want the Senator from Mandera to know that that's a controversial issue for me because, Honorable Speaker, that is a deficit of 1.4 billion shillings that would have come to Nairobi and to help the people of Nairobi here. So whereas we support, please understand our pain sometimes, and we have to say something that we are pained on behalf of the people that we represent. But I support, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Senator Cherargei.
Mr. Speaker, I agree, and as I make a few comments on this bill, the County Allocation of Revenue Bill. Mr. Speaker, it is unfortunate that we are yet to see the report of the committee. I'm told, and I don't know, I was told there is supply of this gadget in the room. We should be told who that is so that we don't need to delay, Speaker. We get the report. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a very important bill, and the issue that money has been allocated, I'm happy Nandi is going to get 8.5 billion in terms of equitable share. This is an increment from last year, financial year. This, I hope, will work for the benefit of the people of Nandi, for provision of health services, roads, and many others, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'm happy that we have increased, as the mover of the motion, the chairperson, Senator Ali Roberts, said, that we have moved 15 billion. That comes to 428 billion. This 8.5, and I want to agree with the Senator of Migori that now the work is on oversight as the Senate. But Mr. Speaker, while Nandi is getting 8.5 billion, our only worry, Speaker, is we are certified morticians because we only come after, and I think Kenyans should understand this, Mr. Speaker, sir. The fact that after voting for the Division of Revenue Bill, and yesterday the President ascended to it, of 428 billion, is we'll only interact with the report only after the OAG as Article 223, Mr. Speaker, of the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. So we are just like morticians and undertakers, because we just come, we can't prevent much. I know my brother, Senator Omtata, I don't know whether he dropped his bid to run for president, but that is a story for another day. After I told him he needs 8 billion to run a presidential campaign, has been running to court and trying to assess and trying to demand accountability. But the challenge, Mr. Speaker, and you have been a governor, is we only interact with the reports after the recommendation of OAG. Mr. Speaker, I want to propose to the House, and I hope the Chair of Finance is listening, is we need to give powers to control of budget. I know governors don't like this when we say, so that there is a due diligence before payments are done. Because this is where, Mr. Speaker, we are talking now, where almost 200 billion on pending bills. Nairobi leading. And I think I saw Kilifi yesterday, where you come from, Mr. Speaker, almost 11.8 billion. Mr. Speaker, when your county appeared yesterday, after Nairobi. And yet we disperse money daily, and I'm happy the minority leader and ranking member, Senator Mazzayo, is in the House, Mr. Speaker. While the governor painted a close and rosy picture of the county. But when you see at the trading payables, Mr. Speaker, and I know as the former governor and the Speaker of the House together with the minority leader, you need to advise him on how to effectively and efficiently run the county, Mr. Speaker. So this pending bill issue is still a problem, Mr. Speaker, and I have expected the chairperson of Finance and Budget to tell us what they are doing about the pending bills. Even in Homa Bay, Mr. Speaker, where we were today, we saw 1.5 billion Kenya shillings on pending bills, Mr. Speaker, and we were told there is a number that is eligible and ineligible pending bills, which is killing our counties, Mr. Speaker. I'm saying this because I've received so much petition from even suppliers and contractors in Nairobi, in Homa Bay, in Nandi, where people, Mr. Speaker, in fact, there are ways, I think 1,000 ways. There is a program scientific in some journal, Mr. Speaker, that there are 10,000 ways or 1,000 ways to die. But I want to add, Mr. Speaker, the 1,001 to die is to work and supply for county governments. In fact, Migori is no longer a going concern, even Kitui, Mr. Speaker. So the issue is we must stand, Mr. Speaker, number 2, because I'll make number 3, is on the controversial issue of 8.9 billion that was allocated, Mr. Speaker, for transition of universal health coverage staff, Mr. Speaker. I would have expected the chair of Finance and Budget, Mr. Speaker, because we have not had peace. We have not had peace. This is not a DCP rally, don't worry. We are saying serious matters here. We have not had peace unless the senator of Laikipia lives in Mass. Mr. Speaker, even you have received a number of messages. The UHC staff of 7,400 who have worked, Mr. Speaker, for 6 years under contract. Yet they are yet to be confirmed under permanent and pensionable. We receive, Mr. Speaker, I receive almost over 1,000 WhatsApp messages and SMSs asking their fate, Mr. Speaker. And I want to thank His Excellency the President. He was in Kajiado and appealed to Council of Governors to confirm the UHC staff into permanent and pensionable because 8.9 billion had been allocated. I expected the Chair of Finance and Budget to answer the question whether 8.9 billion, and I know he will do the reply, was given as a conditional grant, and that is why the USC staff, the Kenya Union of Council of Officers, KUKO, the KMPDU want to go on strike because the argument is that 8.9 billion was given as conditional allocation and therefore not to confirm the USC staff that is 7,400. And I want to challenge Council of Governors, and I know members of Finance and Budget are here. You normally meet with these governors, especially during the process of finances. I want to call upon, if the Council of Governors don't want to confirm the 7,400 UHC staff, as per this division of revenue, Mr. Speaker, then they should return it to the national government and allow the Ministry of Health to confirm these 7,400 and be taken to National Referral Hospital, Mr. Speaker. But I think with 8.9 billion that has been given, Mr. Speaker, this one should be more than enough to ensure that our children, sons and daughters in UHC are confirmed into permanent and pensionable staff. And I want to challenge, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, that any UHC staff that would not be confirmed to permanent and pensionable, make sure you wake up early, dress in your clinical or a doctor's gown, Mr. Speaker, or the clothing that belongs to the doctors, Mr. Speaker, the scrubs, walk to your governor's office and pick a permanent and pensionable letter. Mr. Speaker, we are tired of babysitting and telling governors to confirm the UHC staff. I want to challenge instead, Mr. Speaker, because I saw the official, I think it was said Panyako, that they want to come to Parliament to demonstrate to do what? We finished our work. They should demonstrate in individual governors' offices. Although I know most of the governors are absentee. Most of them are here in Nairobi, then they are in the counties like the Wajir governor. Mr. Speaker, most of them are in Nairobi more than in their homes. Most of them are in Dubai and South Africa. I'm told, Mr. Speaker, when Dubai was bombed, they shifted their base to South Africa, Mr. Speaker, to Calavant and perambulate, Mr. Speaker. So they should look for those governors, Mr. Speaker, where they are. Mr. Speaker, my governor has also been absentee for forever. Nowadays, he's an errand boy of CS of Interior, just attending funerals. We have given him to be the chief mourner. He's now errand boy and the chief messenger in the succession politics, Mr. Speaker, in Rift Valley. So, Mr. Speaker, the point I wanted to drive home, we cannot be passing laws in vain. The USC staff, please don't come and disturb our speaker here at the gate. Go to your individual governors, pick, Mr. Speaker, the UHC staff, Mr. Speaker, including Migori, because that is where it should be, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, the final point I wanted to make is, of course, on the community health promoters. I think we have agreed that we need just to still review their stipend to be at least 18,000. Mr. Speaker, we ask 5,000 is good, but it's not good enough. So the chair of Finance and Budget must and should be able to tell us, Mr. Speaker, what they are going to do to ensure. Mr. Speaker, the final point is on Article 219.
What is the point of order, Senator Ali Roba?
Honorable Speaker, I rise on point of order 105, Standing Orders 105. I want to seek, in responsibility for statement of fact by the Honorable Senator Cherargei. There is a lot of very heavy statements the Senator has made regarding, leaders in this country, including his own governor, and that can he substantiate or provide the House with evidence of the statements he's making, as to the extent that these governors live in Dubai and South Africa, and some governors are errand boys, as he has shared, Honorable Speaker, so that the House of decorum are not demeaned by statements that are not substantiated appropriately by the Honorable Senator. Honorable Speaker, I submit.
Indeed, Senator Fernandez, you have made very grave allegations against several state officers. Are you in a position to substantiate the allegations that you've put forth? If you are able, proceed to substantiate. If not, proceed to withdraw and apologize and conclude your remarks.
Mr. Speaker, one is, how can I substantiate the obvious? Mr. Speaker, how can I substantiate the obvious? And I didn't mention names, but Mr. Speaker, give me
Senator
up to the
Fernandez,
next sitting.
Senator Fernandez, it cannot be the obvious, because the Senator Ali Roba, he has no knowledge of what you've just said. So it cannot be obvious. There's some senators here who are strangers to those allegations, and therefore they wish you to substantiate those allegations. You may proceed to do so now.
Mr. Speaker, I can be allowed tomorrow.
You may proceed to substantiate tomorrow. Conclude
and I
your
think
remarks.
the chair of Finance and Budget is jittery because he's a former governor. Mr. Speaker, what I wanted to make is on Article 219. That's Article 2, and I'm supporting his bill. You know, if he keep irritating
Senator Fernandez, just withdraw that.
Jittery part.
You are imputing improper motive, which is contrary to our standing orders. Kindly proceed to withdraw.
Mr. Speaker, I withdraw and apologize, but the point has been made. Mr. Speaker, Article 219, Mr. Speaker, is very clear. I want to look to CS Mbadi into the eye that when Parliament has appropriated money, it should be, Mr. Speaker, the biggest challenge. And you know, by the way, Mr. Speaker, let me play the devil's advocate. Most governors, their only defense line is late exchequer releases, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the argument is that they could not utilize their budget because the National Treasury has not released money in good time, Mr. Speaker. So Article 219 is not a statement as an invitation to a trade. Mr. Speaker, it's a constitutional obligation. Mr. Speaker, in the last session, we censured CS Ukur Yatani when he had delayed in disbursement of funds to counties, Mr. Speaker. And I'm happy Senior Counsel and Commissioner Okongo Mugeni is in the House. Article 219 is not a suggestion. It is a constitutional obligation that when Parliament has, Mr. Speaker, when Parliament has passed or appropriated funds, it should be released to the counties without undue delay. That is the wording of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, if we had a functional National Assembly, this should have been the ground to do vote of no confidence to the CS of National Treasury, Mr. Speaker, because we appropriate unless the National Treasury, Mr. Speaker, unless the National Treasury is telling us.
Senator Fernandez, would you wish to be informed by the Senator from Migori?
Yeah, you can inform.
You may proceed, Senator A.D. Okech.
Mr. Speaker, and perhaps my chair of finance and budget could help here, because we are facing a thin balance whereby we can have excuse for mischief on governors on this issue of disbursement schedule. I have the disbursement schedule that was already shared in our committee in finance and budget. I don't know why it is not in the House yet. We have a forwarding letter from the CS Mbadi that he had requested for this one to be approved as fast as possible. And Chair, because Finance and Budget Committee is actually a committee of this House, yes, perhaps it would be interesting for the Senator of Nandi to know that in the disbursement schedule that I have already, we have the schedule here between July 15th.
Senator Eddie,
yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes.
Has that document been tabled before the House?
Chair, because
if not, then you cannot make reference to it.
Chair, that's what I'm saying, that perhaps there need to be clarification from the Finance and Budget, because I have it from Finance and Budget Committee, and I don't know why we don't have it in the House. Because
that's why, as you're wondering,
yes,
I fully agree with you, Senator Eddie.
Yes.
But the problem is that document is yet to be a property of the House, and therefore you cannot make reference to it.
But you see,
and drawing information from it to help the Senator for Nandi may be inappropriate at this time.
Chair, my request then is, because of integrity issues, if the Senator of Nandi is debating that the chair, the Minister of Finance hasn't sent that schedule to the House and continue debating as such,
no,
then we're just excusing the governors.
That is not his point. He's making a general comment that over the years, there has been delay in release of exchequer to counties from the National Treasury. You may conclude, Senator Fernandi.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know why the Senator of Migori is jittery when I mentioned the CS of National Treasury. That's a public office, it's not a tribal office. So we are dealing with him in terms of competence and ability to deliver, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Fernandi, where is that coming from, honestly?
No, because he's shouting over the aisle that wachana na waziri.
Senator Fernandi, you may have to withdraw, and indeed you have to withdraw that statement that you've put in the tribal card. You are again imputing improper motive to your colleague.
Mr. Speaker, I withdraw the tribal factor. Mr. Speaker, because you have to protect me shouting over the aisle and say, wachana waziri lima magavana. Mr. Speaker, that is why I wanted to read Article 219 of the Constitution as I conclude. A county share of revenue raised by the national government shall be transferred to the county without undue delay and without deduction, except when the transfer has been stopped under Article 225 of the Constitution, of course with the approval of the Senate. Mr. Speaker, what I'm saying, as you have captured my thoughts succinctly, is that counties, the National Treasury, after we pass, Mr. Speaker, the National Treasury should release money without undue delay. That is only my argument, Senator of Migori. So that when we hold governors to account, when we oversight governors, they have resources to do their job, Mr. Speaker. And that is the argument I'm just putting across, Mr. Speaker, that after we have passed the cash, Mr. Speaker, sir, after, Mr. Speaker, after the chair and the Senate has appropriated, has passed the money to counties, let us ensure that the money reaches counties in good time, so that, Mr. Speaker, when we come and debate and also oversight, Mr. Speaker, through the Office of the Auditor General report, through the Controller of Budget report, Mr. Speaker, it is easy to hold or to hold accountable, Mr. Speaker. But that one does not give the governors the latitude to misuse funds, Mr. Speaker. We are aware in Vihiga where 5 million was used for housewarming, Mr. Speaker. In Bungoma, there was 3.8 million that was used to buy a Christmas tree. In fact, in Homa Bay today, we noticed that in Homa Bay, they were using 2.8 million to construct a governor's gazebo. A gazebo is where you beat stories with the villagers. And there is no money in hospitals, in drugs, Mr. Even in Siaya, Mr. Speaker, We were being told, and the party leader and ODM party leader is in the house, the distinguished senator, Mr. Speaker. We were being told that money was being misused, yet we have given money, Mr. I don't know why I mentioned the party leader, Senator Oburu. People decided to switch off my mic, but Mr. Speaker, I yield back and I support. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Osotsi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, let me also support this